Hello JEE aspirants, welcome back to Cutoff 360. In this video, we'll be discussing in depth about the 30 most important, or we can say repeated questions that are generally asked in the most of the JEE exam for both physics, chemistry and mathematics. So if you are appearing for the JEE Main session 1 or session 2 exam in the 2026, then make sure to check out this video to know the different type of questions that are generally asked and mostly repeated in different JEE exam in the previous years. So stay tuned till the end of this video. So first, let's start with discussing JEE Main 10 most repeated questions that every candidate need to be aware of before appearing for the exam. Before we proceed with highlighting important questions for other subjects, if you're looking to know how many correct attempts are needed to get percentile range between 95 to 99, then make sure to click on the top right corner to access the video link. So as you can see on the screen, these are the listed important, or we can say the repeated questions that are generally asked in the JEE exam. We have analyzed previous year's trends, and based on that we have listed out these topics. So as you can see on screen, from electric field and electric potential, relation between E and V graphs, and conceptual based questions are something that are generally repeated in the electric field and electric potential. So candidates are advised to be thorough with these type of questions. When it comes to capacitor, change in energy, charge and capacitance are something that is generally repeated in the exam. For current, electricity and internal resistance, terminal voltage, maximum power transfer type are some of the questions that are generally repeated, and candidate must be thorough with if you are appearing in the 2026 exam. In Ohm's law in complex circuit, with Wheatstone bridge, then equivalent resistance are some questions that candidate must be thorough with. And in magnetic force on moving charge and current, direction using Fleming right hand rule are the type of question that candidate must be thorough with for JEE Main 2026 exam. Next, when it comes to electromagnetic induction, candidate need to be thorough with questions based on direction of induced current, which is Lenz's law. For AC circuit, resonance condition, impedance and phase based question are something that candidate must know and be thorough with. Next, in Newton's law, block, pulley, lift. These are the questions that are generally asked in the most of the JEE exam. Even if you check out the previous year session 1 and session 2, in both the exam, these questions on block, pulley, lift were repeated. So candidates are advised to be thorough with, and the formula of these must be from work energy and power, work energy theorem, and stopping distance based question are something that candidate must be aware of. And if you are appearing for 2026 exam, you need to ensure that the formula should be thorough with when it comes to work energy and power. For modern physics, threshold frequency and kinetic energy based questions are something that you need to be aware of, and you need to have a good practice over it, so that when during the exam time you are able to quickly solve the questions from modern physics. Now that we are aware of physics, let's take a look at maths 10 most repeated question type that every candidate who are appearing for JEE Main 2026 exam must know for better results and marks. So as you can see on the screen, first we have quadratic equation. So nature of roots and range of parameter based questions are something that appears in most of the JEE exam, and in this 2026 exam also candidate can expect the same. When it comes to sequence and series, sum and NTH terms are something that is repeated in most of the sessions in previous JEE exam. So candidates are advised to be prepared and expect these kind of questions in the upcoming JEE exam. When it comes to matrices and determinants, solving linear equation is something that candidate must be thorough with for better marks in maths. Limits and continuity, from limits and continuity, direct substitution and algebra trick is something that candidate must be thorough with. And when it comes to differentiation, tangent and rate of change based questions are something that candidate can expect in 2026 JEE exam. Next, as you can see on the screen, for application of derivatives, maxima, minima based questions and increasing decreasing based questions are something that candidate can expect in session 1 and session 2 exam. For indefinite integration, standard forms and substitution based questions can be expected. For definite integration, properties and symmetry based questions can be expected. When it comes to straight line and circle, distance equation based question can be expected in session 1 and session 2 exam. And when it comes to probability, conditional probability and independent event based question are something that candidate need to be thorough with for better marks in maths. Before we proceed with highlighting important questions for other subjects, if you're looking to know how many correct attempts are needed to get percentile range between 95 to 99, then make sure to click on the top right corner to access the video link. As we are done with physics and maths, next let's take a look at chemistry 10 most repeated question based on the previous year's trends. Next, as you can see on the screen, these are the important topics along with the type of question which can be expected from chemistry in JEE Main 2026 exam. So from mole concept, you can see that limiting reagent for thermodynamics, chemical equilibrium, ionic equilibrium, and electrochemistry. So you can check out the type of questions and prepare yourself accordingly, so that if these type of questions pop up in the JEE exam, then you are well prepared and you are able to answer these questions very quickly. At least practice 5 different or 10 different variations of each topic, so that you are confident during the exam time. Next, you can see from chemical bonding, periodic table trends, coordinate compound, organic reaction mechanism, biomolecules, and polymers. So from chemical bonding, hybridization, shape, bond, angle based questions are something which can be expected. Same goes with the periodic table, so atomic size, ionization energy. So these type of questions can be expected in the upcoming JEE exam, and candidate who are appearing for the exam must be aware that NCERT based questions are mostly asked from chemistry as per the previous year's trend. So you need to be very much thorough with the NCERT chemistry, so that you are able to easily answer the type of questions asked in the exam. Thank you for watching the video. If you like the video and the data present in it, then make sure to like and subscribe the channel for more updates. Also, if you wish to know the cutoff or any other information related to JEE, then make sure to comment down the same in the comment section, and our team will be replying for same.